Alright guys, so hey, welcome back to the Propsmith. I actually have not posted a video in a while and I apologize for that. I'm holding my phone today because the piece that holds my phone onto my tripod has decided it wanted to break, so I have to replace that. But I have been busy with SCA. I actually just went to an event called Lilies. It was up in Smithville, Missouri, which is about 3 hours from where I live in Joplin. It was amazing. I ended up authorizing with both my sword and shield and Florentine, so I got both of those out of the way so I can use those in future wars. I had a lot of fun. I actually got some really nifty tan lines. If you can tell, like near my elbow was much lighter than near my wrist, because my elbow armor stops, and before my demi gauntlets pick up, there's like a line of much tanner skin. It was amazing. Like you have no idea until you actually go the culture that there is. Now I'm in the kingdom of Callantyr, and in the kingdom of Callantyr they have a tradition that on your first event they give you a mug. So I got a handcrafted pottery mug that I actually used to drink Everclear with the king. Yeah, like after the royal court, and I've got pictures of the royal court and everything, and I'll post them probably after this and explain exactly what's going on. But after the royal court, he like waltzed by my tent, and a guy in his entourage was like, "Hey, you coming over later? We're drinking." And I was like, "Yeah, buddy." So I went and hung out with royalty, and it was really cool. Like where I camped was super close to the royals. And when I say royalty, I mean like there is king and queen and then prince and princess. And each one of these is chosen by combat. So the king is essentially the best of the best at that time. And each reign is only 6 months. So around Penzik, which is in August, their reign should end. And the prince and princess should move up, I think. I'm not exactly sure on that. I'm sure my information's probably not the best. But I wanted to show you guys some stuff that I got. I actually, I'm putting together my Viking persona. My SCA name now is Nor Bestinger. I am a Rus Viking from the late 10th century. I picked up a mug covered in these are actually Anglo-Saxon runes, but it's the closest I could find. And then I'm actually wearing them. I have my Mjolnir with an Odin face on it. And then I have my Falknut, which is Odin's symbol. And it's actually, the Falknut is a main part in my device, which I'll put like right up here. And my device is how people recognize me. Like I'll put it somewhere on my armor and they'll recognize, oh, that's Nor. It'll go on my standard when I make a standard. So I'll have like my device, what rank I am. Like if I get, like I'm a man-at-arms now, which is just a basic foot soldier. And I achieved that rank at Lilies. Above that is a Fjordman, which the symbol for that is, I want to say it's a spear, something like that, or an axe. No, it's a spear. Fjordman is a spear. Then above that is Huskarl. Huskarl's symbol is an axe, and then above that is knight, and a knight's symbol is a sword. And then they get their gold chain and their white belt. So when I achieve the rank of Fjordman, I'm going to make my standard and have my colors, and then I'll pitch it outside my tent That way everybody knows who it is, what I've done, all kinds of stuff. Like it's super cool. But to make this video not insanely long, I'm gonna go ahead and cut it off here, add in the pictures and stuff, and the little short video I took while at Lily's, and I've got a couple videos of the fighting. So I'll probably dub over those and tell you exactly what's going on. But thank you guys for bearing with me and the fact that I haven't made a lot of videos here recently. I have gained a new subscriber, so we are sitting at 78, and I know who you are, and thank you. So, let's go ahead and get to that, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Thanks. Hey guys, so we're at Lily's. If I'm quiet, I'm sorry. Everybody's pretty much asleep because apparently I get up before everyone. But we are at Lily's. Behind me is actually the battlefield. I got to camp really close to the royalty. So, got my tent over here. If you notice in the background, there's some pavilions. Over here is literally, that's all royalty tents. So it's awesome. Today's agenda is I'm going to authorize with my sword and shield. And then see where it goes from that. Authorization, I think, is about 10 o'clock. It's 7 now. I was fairly certain that my sleeping in would be everybody else's sleeping in, but it's not. So I'm sitting here drinking some coffee. Kind of just enjoying the morning. I'll walk around later on today and see exactly what's going on. After I authorize, I'm probably going to go to the merchant's lane and see what's there, because there's blacksmiths, armorers, there's a bunch of classes. Like there's classes on making glass beads, on pottery, on blacksmithing. Like it's insane. But I just wanted to check in with y'all and see where it goes from there. So the next time you see me, probably after my authorization. Thanks, guys. Okay guys, so this is some of the fighting that's going on. What they're actually playing right now is Black Knight, so the guy in the yellow is the champion, and the guys around him are protecting him. Once the champion dies 3 times, then you don't get any more resurrections. There's actually somebody hurt right now, so they're looking at him. In this next video, it's after that. Basically, they're going at it. Spearmen usually keep their distance and kind of poke at people. That halberd there got a really nice hit. There's a sword guy that just kind of comes running in right here that I don't understand what he's doing, because he tried to shield rush and got decimated. You see him step back here. He's got a sword behind his back because he's no longer alive. Okay guys, so these are some pictures of the court. This guy is receiving an award and being laureled. This is just the royal tent, and people camped around it watching. The two sitting there are the king and queen. He's reading off stuff. This was somebody getting inducted into the Silver Hammers, which is a crafting thing. This guy is awesomely funny. I'm just taking pictures of everything, honestly. What's coming up next is, that's the royal encampment. I showed you guys that in the video earlier. That's different picture of the battlefield. And then here is, I was walking down one of the lanes and thought it was an awesome sight, so I took a picture. So yeah, that's about it.